My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we completed Wulfric's Blade quest, and this time, we'll be clearing up some non-Blade quests around the world. But first, I want to view a heart-to-heart.
Amazing. You get a great view of the town from here, eh?
Told you so. When the Zekinator says there's a good view, he doesn't lie. Matter of fact, it's the best view in all of Torrigoth.
You're not from here, are you, Zeke? You seem to know quite a lot about the place.
Well, you see, last time I was here, the old geese at the inn gave me the lowdown.
Oh, right. You used to travel all over the place, didn't you? Do you know a lot about other places apart from Gormont, then?
Oh, yes. You wouldn't believe some of the things I've seen. But listen, I want you to tell me something. What does this scenery right here make you think of?
Honestly, I think I prefer Fonset.
Fonset's a peaceful village, right? War hasn't really reached it.
Yeah, that's right.
Problem is, most villages in Alres can't say the same.
What do you mean exactly?
Listen up, chum. What you see on the surface, that's not the whole story. A lot of places that look like they're doing well have a lot of people suffering in the shadows.
Even here in Gormont?
Sure as. You can see Torrigoth doing great. Same as the other towns where there's an Ardanian army base. But most other settlements in Gormont, they scrape by on hard labor like farming and lumberjacking. And most of what they produce, they export to more Ardane. It's quite a tough life here. A lot of folks are struggling. And it's not just Gormont either. I've seen a whole bunch of places like this, and they make me realize how powerless I am.
Zeke, you aren't powerless. You never stop wanting to help people. Even now, you're thinking about the people who really need your help. Exactly how a future king should think.
Hey, don't take the piss.
I mean it. I'm all spent just worrying about the people right in front of me. Pyra, Mithra, Nia, Gramps. But it seems like you're always worrying about the wider world. Like people whose names you don't even know. It's something I really admire about you, Zeke. I hope I can learn to care as much as you do.
Man, you always know what to say. You're such a focused guy.
Gramps said I should pay more attention to the world around me, though.
Tell you what then, chum. While you focus on your main goals, I'll keep an eye on the big picture for you.
Yeah? I know I can count on you.
Damn right you can.
Oh, what a pair.
I find it really inspiring.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little inspired.
That'll complete the heart-to-heart hard life, and let's head right to more Ardane. First thing, 8th Decade Surgeon. This isn't a quest, but a thing for Corbin. Tell us all your problems. We're here to help. Well met, spiritual inquisitor and companions. You are familiar with the Casanard Wastes? Naturally. Some aggressive monsters have settled down there in recent months, so our men are struggling to keep them in check. Sounds rough. You want us to pay them a visit and sort things out? Well, no, that was never our intention. But if you're offering, we wouldn't say no to your support. Right on. Corbin, a word. Sorry, Morag, I know I'm overstepping, but we can't just let this rest, can we? I suppose, and yet... The Wastes are an unhospitable place. Only the most seasoned of drivers are fit to set foot there. Very well, we will be glad to assist you. Really? That's wonderful news! Then I, as Sergeant of the 8th Decade, would enlist your help to dispatch the Grifox in Casannar Wastes. Sergeant of the 1st Decade here, humbly requesting that you subjugate Berserker Mammoth 2, ma'am. Come on, keep him coming! Alright then, on behalf of the 7th Decade, I would entreat you to defeat the Tempest Terex. The Sarashabi Ropal are proving a handful as well. The 3rd Decade would appreciate if you could control them. And the Gross Aspar, add the Gross Aspar to your list. In 19... 9th Decade soldiers. What about the 5th Decade's gathering mission? Ah, that's right, we still haven't gotten around to that. Think you could pick up some Nitro 2 Light while you're out on the hunt? If you're getting those, might as well add the 2nd Decade's with the Sand Salmon collection. If it's no trouble. I fear my country lacks a sense of discretion. So the 4th and 6th Decades are the only one capable of doing their jobs, huh? Marvelous. We haven't overburdened you, have we? Not at all. We'll have it done in a flash. Oh, that would be grand. You have some exceptional... No, that's not Corbin. You have some exceptional blades, Special Inquisitor. Of course, it's to be expected of someone of your station. Exceptional? Yeah, he's exceptional, alright. Some of Corbin's affinity reward conditions have been
We did okay,
revealed.
didn't we?
And I actually want to send him out on Merc Group missions. I think I'll put Nia in the front. Sure. I want to send him out on Merc Group missions now because
Mission was a
well,
success.
that's the best way to hunt these guys. You don't hunt them yourself. You just send Corbin alone to do it. And the reason you do that is because the enemies we're trying to hunt are level 80 and above, so they are difficult. Well, with everything set up, let's talk to Stulk. Tor, want to hear gossip? Ah, just the faces I was hoping to see. A report has come in from one of our men on an intelligence mission. Specifically, information regarding those accursed anti-imperialists who took the life of my wife. I would be interested to hear the details. It appears they are an organized anti-imperialist alliance calling themselves Brionac. And the members of Brionac will soon be conducting a secret assembly. That places mine number 2 right under the nose of the imperial capital. Something wrong? Of course, the ideal plan would be to bring this to the Senate and take military action against Brionac. But if someone were to obstruct such official action, just like with my wife, in the worst case scenario, it might even target my son. The mere thought of it terrifies me. We'll help you out. Shouldn't be too much trouble. I can't express how grateful I am to hear that. If you will look into this for me, I can concentrate on ensuring my family's safety. We will handle this task without fail. So just to review the details, I need you to go to mine number 2. There should only be a few key members of Brionac present for the assembly, but do be careful. And that'll get us the quest Insurgent Investigations. And let's head to... yes, it's in the upper level. The mine number 2 entrance. Master Akatsuki, these people are... Ah, the ones who interfered with our recent operation. Huh? Well, everyone, it seems the Empire has sent warriors to deal with us. Let us show them that Brionac will not be so easily felled. You were supposed to do this a long time ago, but I totally missed it. Believe me, you haven't won yet. We've got a whole Titan to deal with, but we're about 20 levels higher. No, 40 levels higher than it, so... this'll be a sink. Your pop, I'll give you that. But are you sure you have time to be wasting around here? What about the fellow who sent you here, Do you think he's alright? Huh? Aha! Got your attention now, have I? Well, if you'd like to go and check up on him, don't let us stop you. We of Brionac will be happy to wait. Run along now, my dears. You okay? You're worried about me? No, I can't say I've run into any trouble in particular. Allow me to explain. What? You were attacked by a huge force of soldiers, and they threatened that harm would come to me as well? Well, they haven't tried anything yet, and I can't imagine they could get close as long as I stay in the palace. I've brought my son to the palace as well, just to be safe. I even have guards watching over him. That makes sense. What worries me is the enemy was gathered in far greater numbers than my information suggested. So I want more info. Was the information that a small gathering would be simply mistaken, or were they expecting us? That blade named Akatsuki, who seems to be giving the orders, he may be a more formidable foe than I feared. Whatever the reason, I must apologize for sending you into danger. Worry not. We were way stronger than them, so it wasn't a problem. I actually just received new information about where the Brionac leaders are being headed. The word leaders made me suspect that Akatsuki's driver may be involved. This may be an opportunity to neutralize Akatsuki once and for all, but it also may be another trap. So I will do best effort, but can't make promise. Thank you so much for all your help. As to where to find these leaders, one of them, a man named Wiggins, should be on top of the roof of a building in the Aville shopping district. In the roof of the old industrial district, you could find a man named Brian? And finally, there's a Rod. He should be near the large tank by the cargo transportation zone. If my intelligence is correct, these three Brionac leaders will be conducting covert transactions at these locations. Got it. Please, do be careful. Much thanks. And we get separate quests to defeat each of them, like in Praxis' quest. I'd rather if they gave us 3 objectives, but... He just told us where we need to go, so let's start in the Alba Cabinet's roof. The first one is right in here. You're the ones who ruined our plans, aren't you? What are you doing here? If you're siding with the Empire, we'll show no mercy. Get on, mine. Again, you were supposed to do this a long time ago, but I Woo! Get out of there! Merc groups are back.
Stand by.
You won't find a better bodyguard anywhere.
I look forward to next time.
Hey, look. I might not look it, but I'm pretty good in a support role too. Oh, don't worry. I won't talk your ear off.
A Rod is over here, near where we had that heart-to-heart with Tor and Rex. The beast form blade's driver, you won't find him here. He lets his blade Akatsuki relay all his orders, never shows his own face. His orders always produce results, but I suppose he made a mistake this time letting you go. No matter though, I'll clean up the mess he left behind. Here we are. Once again, they're only level 30, so you don't have much trouble here, especially this way. And that's all. Near this Terex, you should be able to find That damn acting high almighty like he was a blade. And now he's letting miscreants get away so we can clean them up instead. Meh? That doesn't. After I get rid of you guys, I'm taking him down next.
Dora can handle this!
We got Turncoat Brionac on our side.
Dora and Poppy fight as one!
Well, good combos finished. That was nice. But we didn't actually find the driver of Akatsuki, so we have to go back to Heartae Palace. Oh yeah, I'm right. It's good to see you're safe. How'd the mission go? So Akatsuki's driver wasn't among the Brionac leaders. Ah, what a mess. Nim, what do you think? Kit's saying one thing, Sonny's saying something else, so I have no idea! No, there's no need for you to worry yourselves any longer. Really, truly? I think it's time we withdrew from this whole business. Huh? One of my subordinates who is gathering intelligence for me has been attacked. It may only be a matter of time before they come after me or my son. But now that we've taken out Brionac's leaders, Brionac's scheme will fall apart sooner or later. Let Tora explain. Oh, you're still worried about Akatsuki. But it would be too dangerous to pursue this any further. Tora will do best effort, but can't make promise. Alright, if you're going to keep investigating, you'll have to do so alone. I can't provide you any more intelligence on Akatsuki or his driver. You'll have to find them yourselves. Understood. I'm sorry, but when I think of my son, this is the only course I can. Worry not. Thank you for doing this. It'll give us a new Merc mission in Moradane. Crud, And while they're doing that, there are other quests I want to do. First, before I go around doing other things, there's actually a heart-to-heart I want to complete. With Newt in the party, come to the bottom level of the Heartae docks, and you can find a heart-to-heart.
Excellent! What a spectacle! Hey, look here! This one's a military transport vessel, and that is what we'd call a destroyer.
You look like you're having fun, Newt.
Well, duh! The latest and greatest warships of the Ardanian Navy all in one place. Who wouldn't get excited? Ah, look over there. That one being refitted is the newest model of amphibious assault ship. It's the flagship of Division 1 of the 2nd Imperial Guard, you know.
Newt, you sure do like battleships, huh?
No, you are totally off base.
Huh? Off base?
Haha! With my skills, we can keep this fight up for 100 years more. Well, the terms are often incorrectly conflated. A battleship is actually the name of just one class of military vessel. When speaking more generally, the correct term is warship or combat vessel. There are many subcategories like destroyers, escort vessels, cruisers, or battleships. And of course, we can't forget transport vessels and other specialized craft. Then you can divide them by specific duty, or by the size of the Titan they incorporate, or by their capabilities.
Okay. Nobody get anything from a lecture like that.
Oh, really? I was only just getting to the really cool part, but okay. Well, I guess I'll tell you the rest later at some point. Whoa. That ship's been specifically made for the Imperial Guard. I cannot believe it's here.
We're in Heartae Palace. Of course it's here.
Come on, driver person. Let's dash.
That's the heart-to-heart of Mad About Titan weapons, and you need, Newt's level 3 Titan weapon wisdom.
Everything I learned about Titan battleships makes me love them more.
So I just need to acquire Titan weapons, treasure items through salvaging, or I can just send her out on a blade quest, which is probably what I'll do. But for now, let's go and try to complete some quests. You look like brave souls. Here, let me tell you a rumor on everyone's lips at the Imperial capital. At the Bellyful Canteen down in the old industrial district, ghosts are partying and keeping everyone up. Right. I know, you don't believe me. But I swear it's true. It's not just one or two people who've heard these ghosts, you see. My coworker plucked up his courage the other night and headed on over. But then he came running home. He said something about feeling terrible, like something was about to burst out of his chest. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. Listen, get yourself over there and check it yourself. You'll see. I'll guess the quest, midnight feasting. So let's head over there.
Fire, guide me.
Oh, hi, I found the old pipe junction corridor when going to Bellyful Canteen. Here we are, Bellyful Canteen. Let's just switch the time to late night, which is at 0 o'clock or after until 5 o'clock. Someone here! We use agent? You special one? Use! Make Bellyful! Use! So it turned out not Rowdy Noisy Ghost, but Rowdy Noisy Tyrkin instead. Oh, it's you! Me remembering. You an Indo, me remember. Craw? If we fight, we losing. Tyrkin no want lose. Look bad, very bad. We go quiet. Good? Quiet. Go. I would be interested to hear the details. We fire dragons. Group of chefs. Best in world. Want help in our cabinet, but no get. They say no. We run away. Here we want McFish. Delicious fish. McTirkin heart happy. But it was only just planning. Need guests, but wouldn't give fish. Guests run away. Say taste no good. Oh, right. Tyrkin want to help. Me. This tricky situation. You know, sir, no waiver. Have to help. Remembering what you did in Indal. We'll give it our best shot. First, help with cook. After, give to head fire dragon. Good food is get 100 point. But maybe get 0 point. Head fire dragon am hard to please. Make Tyrkin chef life hard. Well, if you look at the head fire dragon, you can give him all of these, but he wants the baked redfish. So let's talk to the fire dragon's member and see how to make that. You need 1 bizarre soup, 2 trident fish, 4 beet shrimp, and 2 whisper tomatoes. Trident fish, I need 2 bonito sailfish for. I've got everything else, although I really need 4 because I need 2 of those. And I've got everything I need for the bizarre soup, so I'll make that now. And I also need a whisper tomato. I've put where you can find them on screen, and I don't see any real reason to make the other things. It just seems like a waste of time to me. So I'll just find the stuff I need, show you where you can find the ingredients for bizarre soup, trident fish, and baked redfish, and I'll come back. The first thing we need is in the Cliffs of Moritha, but then also Nenaya here. Hello, friend. Nope, that's not a novel. Hello, friend. May we converse with you a little? Hello. Nea was surprised and shocked to find cave-in. Was no cave-in last time Nenaya came here. Must have fallen down because the ground going shaky shake. But Nenaya take advantage, searching area for Linka honey. If put Linka honey into use, will surely become so tasty anyone who drink it faint from happy. But honey not easy to find. Friends tell Nenaya if seeing any Linka honey, yes? Nenaya catch faint smell, so definitely in cliffs somewhere. We have a Linka honey, I think. I actually don't. Well, to make him return to the to Argentum, you need to go into Brionac Cave-In and grab a lot of Linka honey. Just search right behind the collection
just
point.
take a peek here.
Collection point, skip travel point. With that guy sent back to Argentum, let's find the fish we need. Ah, there's the bonito sailfish, and this garden right behind Corin's house is the perfect place to find whisper
right out of
tomatoes.
the ground.
Ah, got one, nice. Let's just cook all that stuff up. Oh, I only needed 2. Whoops. Grab the 2 trident fish, and I can make baked redfish. And baked redfish, 100. Squawk! Delicious! McTirkin in happy taste. Spicing and sweeting and salting. McTirkin heart's happy boom boom. Basement belly full canteen, belly full of guests. All Tirkin go. And that's another problem sorted out. Aha, very thinking. I tell you how to make best fish dish. This make even indoor time. Thanks. Wait! What is no Tirkin in Moradane? No customer for come eating baked redfish. What say? Oh. His problem. You okay? Well, we go new Titan, yes. We fire dragons, group of chef, best in world. Must always looking for best cuisine. Always must looking. The fire dragons have taught Pyra their new recipe. You can make it in the kitchen at the house. It is way too hard to make that recipe for it to be worth it. Its effects are probably on screen right now, if I remembered. But it is nowhere near worth it. Well, with that done, it's almost time for the Merc groups to return, so I think I'll quickly grab a landmark just outside here. It locked on the other side. We want to go up here, and we can find the Ruined Laborer's Bridge.
We've never been here before, have we?
That bridge is very important for some blade quests coming up. And I also want to go to the very bottom here. Because at the very bottom, we can find Yamama. Insert Yo Mama joke here. Hello, friend. Meh? Nice people up here out of nowhere? Yamama come to Moradane to search for rare tasty ingredients. Plan was to climb to head of Titan and hunt for tasties, but somehow Yamama got lost. As all food supplies run out, so Yamama resort to eat wild emperor beetles. Turn out, quite tasty. But that's not point. Yamama need to know way out of here. So here's the thing. Okay, Yamama understand. Thank friends for help. Yamama not want to get lost again, so head home to Argentum now. Take lots of emperor beetles. Should be make good enough ingredient. Oh yes, your mama have many other siblings also looking for tasty juice ingredients. If friends meet in travels, be nice to other brother-sister pawns too. Bye-bye, friends.
Bravest of the brave, back in the house.
And there's my guys back.
Well, aren't you glad you asked me?
You better report.
And as it turns out, they're also in Bellyful Canteen, or at least near it.
This choice.
So where we have to go find Akatsuki is just head right back to Bellyful Canteen. Akatsuki is in this area just behind Bellyful Canteen. How did you find this place? All in a day's work. Akatsuki, who are these people? The pawns I told you about. I see, so he wasn't able to stop that useless fool. Couldn't be satisfied with just taking care of the Brionac leaders, could you? It's time you learned not to get in our way. And that's you finished. Akatsuki, you remember our promise. I know. Do it. As you wish. I hope you didn't think this over. Huh? Brionac is not the only organization planning rebellion against the Ardanian Empire. Tora wants more info. I'm afraid there is no time. In mere moments, I will return to my quarters. I will forget everything, even the ideals I have long pursued by his side. But the things we have accomplished, I cannot bear for them to be forgotten. If you are left no alternative, surely you will seek my people out. That way, our days will live on in our minds. Glory be to Lindworm! Well, we'd best report back to what's-his-face, Stalk. Is there something you want to discuss? So here's the thing. What? You just defeated Akatsuki and his driver? Are you certain? Here, front tank. Poor Crystal. This is Akatsuki's. Would it be alright if I kept hold of this? As evidence, you understand. Yup. Thank you. With this, I suppose the anti-imperialist schemes of Brionac are really finished. So here's the thing. What? Another organization? Lindworm. Sorry, I can't say I've ever heard the name before. Of course, it may not be wise to take everything Akatsuki said at face value. Is that right? There was that time that he taunted you with empty threats before letting you leave, after all. At any rate, thank you for all the work you've done in service of the Empire. You can handle the task of rounding up any stray rebels, so don't worry yourselves any further. Tora get it. And with insurgent investigations completed, next time, I'll complete some more Blade quests. See you guys then!